So another little update. The blinkers weren't really working. The switch kept actually flicking over to this side, and you'd push it back and you'd watch it creep back over. So I took the switch apart, cleaned up in there with some electronics cleaner, and yeah. Bad thumb. Everything's good now. Also put the battery cover back on. I just got done bleeding the brakes. Yeah, minions. When I say this brake fluid was the worst I've ever seen, it was like a gel. So I flushed everything out a couple times. New .4 in it. Let's see what else. Got my new relay in. Originally I got sent this relay, but on the VTXs, the legs are flipped. So this lead should be over here and this lead's over here. Normally not a big deal, but these are bowed out so you can't just flip them. That's the starter relay. New one's in, new pigtail, because the other one has seen better days. So, got it all spliced in. Everything is good. Did the spark plugs last time. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna do the brake pads, only because it's hot in here right now, even with the door open. Thanks, West Texas. But show you what this is the second time I flushed it, and you can still see it's it's pretty cloudy. A bunch of little floaties in there. I used the little hand pump to do it. This is, let me pour a little out, show you what it looks like. It's like a syrup. So yeah. Also getting rid of that one because it's a Honda, not a Harley. So I found one online for 30 bucks. Brand new OEM. I'm happy. New diaphragm for the carb rebuild kit, and a new air filter. I'll eventually do a K&N, but I don't care. Oh, other thing. When I bought the bike, the guy told me it had 15,000 miles on it. Now this was all distorted and ate up and cracking. I decided to buy some polarization film off of eBay for like 20 bucks. And yeah, I'm happy. 84.73. So everything works. It actually does try to crank over. So I'm happy with it. The other thing I'm gonna probably do, I still gotta do the final drive, service that. It's 80 weight, is try to get my baffles out. Try to make it a little louder. But the Allen keys are stripped on both of them. And they are kind of nasty on the inside. So I might get a Mother's Powerball and some Mr. Metal and kind of try to buff that out. But I'll have to pull these off and find a way to get that out, that stainless steel nut out. Probably just drill right down the center of it and just break it off in the baffle, because I'm not putting them back in, I don't care. That's the one thing that is relatively expensive for this bike, is exhaust. I think I was looking, they're averaging about $650. You can get the, who is it? think it's Cobra slip-ons for like $440. But I don't know. We'll see how it sounds with no baffles. I also got my seats out. Got my new seat covers in. The only thing I'm worried about is how cratered they are in that one spot. I'm guessing that's from the guy's wallet. And this one's a little better. But I found a guy here in Midland at Joseph's Upholstery. I got told $75 and he'll put the covers on and get them all nice and fixed up. So I'll probably do that. And I still gotta get the carb rebuilt over there. Excuse the mess. It's the garage. What do you want from me? But it'd be nice if I could actually watch somebody, like have someone walk me through how to rebuild that. Because it'd be kind of a cool new skill set to learn. I mean, I'm fine with letting someone do it, like pay them to do it, but I'd rather still pay them, but either watch them and to see how they do it. I'm probably never gonna attempt it, but it'd be cool to see the internals on that thing. It is pretty cool looking. Yeah, got the new lenses on the back. I think I showed you all that last time. I'm gonna try to use some vinegar to get all that old ethanol off. I still gotta do coolant. I wouldn't really call it a flush. There's nothing really in it. That tank at the bottom is empty. And gotta do oil change. And then of course clean it all up because it looks nasty. But that's how we're going so far. And the bucket's just there so I could spray and it would catch it. I didn't want to spray it all over the bike or whatever, you know. But yeah, new petcock is right there with an inline filter. Thanks, eBay. Air cutoff valve set. Old Daytona parts. This is not how I normally keep my tools, but oh, tires. Ended up going with the Shinko 777s. Nothing fancy about them. It's just a basic tire. Kind of reason I went with those. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on tires if I don't really plan on keeping this bike when I'm done. But I still like to enjoy it for a little bit. So yes, I know these aren't the best tires, but I thought the white walls would look pretty cool. And they are the 777s, which that number has come up a lot since I married my wife 11 years ago. So, kind of a sentimental reason. But yeah, I think I paid like maybe $300 for the tires. So they are the right size. But yeah, she's coming along. The other thing I want to do is either do a drop-in LED bulb or actually replace the whole thing. But I don't want to replace the whole thing and make it look I don't know how else to say it, retarded. Like, I don't want it to look stupid and clash with the rest of the bike. So I might just do a drop-in, like an aux beam. Their F16 series is really good. I've used aux beam on a lot of different stuff. And no, I'm not sponsored. I wish I was. But it's the brand that I know and like. Even if I don't like how the prices have kept going up recently. Still got to get a bunch of vacuum lines sorted out. A lot of them, like that one, are split at the very top. And yeah, if I was in a pinch or whatever, I could use some heat shrink over it or something. But it's a vacuum line. They're cheap enough. You know, I'm not looking to buy original Honda ones, but I can go through and go buy some bulk hose or whatever from Advance or AutoZone. I'm just so happy that starter isn't messed up, because that looks like a pain in the butt to pull. But yeah, that's my bike. Well, this is bike number 4 or 5. I don't remember. 5. Bike number 5. And first cruiser. So we'll see how I like it. I don't know if it'll be a daily, but I could see myself having a couple different bikes at one time. That'd be ideal. I have room for 4. The wife would hate me, but you know, I deal with her shoes. She can deal with me getting bikes. Yeah, that's about it. That's my update, guys.